Hot Springs Village Inside Out is a closer look at the greatness of Hot Springs Village, Arkansas and the surrounding areas. People, places, experiences. Hot Springs Village is one of the most beautiful places on earth. Join me, Randy Cantrell, and my co-host Dennis Simpson as we engage in weekly conversations to explore Hot Springs Village Inside Out. Today's show is brought to you by Central Arkansas's favorite radio station, KVRE. Find them on the dial at 92.9 FM. Stream them live at kvre.com. RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village. The award-winning RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village is the largest real estate office inside the village with over 30 full-time agents and support staff. Visit them to learn more about this beautiful place to solve your real estate needs. Call them today at 1-800-364-9007. Find them online at explorehsv.com. They are RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village at 1-800-364-9007 or online at explorehsv.com. Ike Eisenhower State Farm. Ike and his award-winning team have been serving the insurance needs of folks all around Hot Springs Village since 1998. Ike has qualified for State Farm's President's Club, Chairman's Circle, and Hot Springs Village Insurance Agent of the Year. Call Ike Eisenhower State Farm today at 501-984-4100. That's 501-984-4100. Find them online at ikeeisenhower.net. Call them today for all your insurance needs because, like a good neighbor, Ike Eisenhower State Farm is there.
With another episode of Hot Springs Village Inside Out and Mr. Terry Wiley. Terry, how's it going there, buddy?
It's going good, man. I just got back from vacation yesterday, and now I need a vacation to recover from that.
I had a guy that wrote a book one time. It's called The 2 Days Before You Go on Vacation. And it talked about how productive you were the 2 days before you went on vacation. And why couldn't you do that all year, right? Because, man, right?
I tell you what, well, yesterday wasn't that good, so we'll see what happens today.
Yeah, you know, there's what my mother always said. I don't know exactly what she meant by that, but you'll be paying for your raisin.
Yeah.
And what is that, paying for your vacation? Yeah, maybe.
There's no doubt. I
think
I came back to 500 plus emails.
Are you serious? Where'd you go to?
Yeah. Do what?
Where did you go to?
I went to Fort Worth. Me and the wife went to Fort Worth to go see Pearl Jam concert.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. It's good stuff.
Well, so tell me about the Coronado Center. What's going on, man?
At the Coronado Center or the Fitness Center? We do have some good news at the Fitness Center. We have a hot tub room construction, and that whole project is totally done. So, gosh, we have the dry sauna, the steam room, the hot tub, new flooring, new walls, new ceilings, new engines, new pumps, new everything. So it was some trials and tribulations getting it taken care of, but it's finally up and running, and everybody's it's really positive responses. Everybody loves it.
Who knew after 35 years of a room having water in it all day long, you'd have to rebuild it eventually? Who knew, right?
It makes no sense, does it?
I'm telling you, man, I can tell. Well, they tore it down, what was it, early 2000s? They moved some walls and had to adjust some stuff, and there was rot between the walls, and there was black mold. And I mean, it's just, anytime you have a building with that much water in it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's a problem, right?
I think one of the issues also, there was a lot of, over the course of 30 plus years, there's a lot of work done to it without any blueprints or plans. So finding where the leaks were underneath, and it was a nightmare. So but we've got it taken care of, and we're excited about it.
So it took a minute to get Bubba and Rusty's work knocked out and then put professional work back in, right?
Yeah. And unfortunately, we tried to give Bubba and Rusty a call. They wouldn't pick up. I think they know.
What's their problem, right? Well, the odds are they're dead of old age by now, you know.
I tell you what, who knows? I just know they knew something was up.
Well, I tell you what, talking about something being up, what is up? And let me pull it up real quick here if I can. What's up at the HSV ticket sales? It seems like there's a lot of things going on, my friend.
There is, man. Like I know I've said this before in the past, but 6 or so years ago, heck, however long, I don't even remember anymore. When I got here, I was always told, don't don't do a lot of stuff in July and August because it's slow and no one's here. And I guarantee you, it's not the case anymore. We're just as busy at this time of year. We're basically year round now.
Things have changed.
We don't have an in season and an out season.
Well, I remember that when I got here too. It was always I mean, we literally would have the computer club and other meetings, and August and September they would just cancel because nobody would be here. They'd all be out of town.
No,
they're all here now.
We have a little bit. We get it like a 2-week lull in November.
Really?
And that's about it.
Wow. Well, okay. So the Hot Springs Documentary Film Festival, obviously always held in Hot Springs Village. I mean, in Hot Springs, down either at the Malco or at the Arlington. But they've got a preview here this year. What's going on?
I'm trying to work with our neighboring communities and just make sure we're involved in our cultural arts programs and any kind of parks and recreation event that we can host or they can host for us and get them here. So basically, they're going to do a teaser trailer, kind of tell what the event is about and try to encourage some of our village residents to get out there. But that's not at 6:30.
Things you might not have known. Your host at the moment was president of the Hot Springs Village Documentary Film Festival for a couple of whiles. Yep. I love them. They're great folks. And I tell you what, you'll see things there you don't see anywhere else. It's a fascinating, eclectic would be the word, but it's always a fascinating group. Cash and Klein, what's this?
Yeah, that is the final show of our POA sponsored summer concert series at the Woodlands. We're wrapping everything up on September 21st. And again, it's going to be a great show. We've had a great season, and we're actually going to do a little teaser trailer to debut our 2024 season.
Oh, really?
So we're going to wrap up 2023 this week and just let everybody know what they're in for 2024.
So that's this coming Thursday, and I don't know that this show can be out by then, but I'm just curious, is this one close to sold out, or how's it doing?
Yeah, they're all sold out. We've had 2 years in a row for sure of all of our seasons getting sold out.
Yeah.
And then whenever we do one-off shows, they're all selling out as well. So we're really fortunate. People have been really responsive. I think we have a good relationship with the VCA where we're doing different kinds of shows,
Yeah.
It kind of gives people the option. And we kind of stick in the May, June, July, August, and September for our season. And then their season kicks off at the end of this month with their first show. So we're winding down, they start up, and then vice versa. We kind of fit in there doing an alternate. So it works out.
And I'm sorry, I didn't see where it said sold out there, but yeah, that man. And these are always great concerts. So the VCA, obviously, I see them doing more kind of theatrical Broadway type thing. Is that right?
Well, they don't do theatrical, but I would say the best way to sum it up is I kind of tend to go for maybe the younger audience here in the village. I mean, I'm doing shows like next year we have a Who show, a Led Zeppelin show, a Leonard Skinner show.
Really?
And, and they're doing stuff. They're just doing a little different stuff. It's every bit as good. It's just if you go to one of our shows in there, you can definitely see that the audience members aren't the same, which is a good thing. Yeah, because we've always been looking on ways to serve everybody in the community, and I think this is working out really well.
Yeah, just a little bit different demographic. My neighbor across the street who lives full time in Dallas still raves on the Pink Floyd concert from last year. That it was just exceptional. And this is somebody who's seen a lot of different concerts in Dallas, right?
Right, for sure.
Rock Porch featuring the Sons of Heroes. What is this?
Yeah, well, we got 2 more. We kind of do the Rock Porch in the spring, then take a break during the heat because it's an outdoor venue, and start up again in the fall. We had one on Labor Day weekend. This is the second one. It's Sons of Heroes, and actually, a lot of people may be interested. This is headlined by Paul Moore, which is our old tech director at the Woodlands. And he's an amazing singer and one of the best guitar players I've ever seen. So
yeah, and everybody loves Paul. His tech abilities. I mean, he's a Renaissance man. He can sing, he can play, he can run his own sound for his singing and playing. That kind of thing.
There's not much he can't do. He's a jack of all trades for sure.
Yeah. But
again, Rock Porch, it's our free outdoor series. So just bring your lawn chair, bring a cooler, and enjoy some good music, and it's awesome. We always have a food truck out there.
And just to recap, the Rock Porch is at right across from the Woodlands.
Yeah, at Grove Park, right across from the Woodlands.
The little Grove Park there, which is a beautiful place. That's really growing up. And, Mr. Brandon with Renaissance is building a whole bunch of homes right across from there that they could walk right over to the Rock Porch and have a lot of fun.
There you go. Sounds like a plan.
Girls Gotta Howl. We just did a show that included part of this. This is the Animal Welfare League, and this is their fundraiser. And boy, talk about a lot of fun. They've actually had to add a matinee to this, haven't they, Terry?
Yeah, they get it there, and they cause a ruckus in that Coronado Center. It's good stuff.
So what exactly is I know it's a fundraiser, but it is a dance or what?
It's doing a dance, and I think they have a dinner, if I'm not mistaken. I know they do maybe auctions. It's their main fundraiser to kind of take care of the Welfare League. Again, this is the 5th year in a row, I believe, and it got so popular again they had to add a matinee. The night one sold out again within like in a day and a half.
What a problem to have, huh? Right.
No kidding.
Yeah, they're great folks. Literally, and I do mean this, literally doing the Lord's work. I gave a quote on the radio this last week. Mark Twain, very few things this world are as exactly as they seem, as much as a dog is. Yeah, the dog is just who he is, that's who he is. Yeah. The VCA, so you said you had a teaser to that they're upcoming tickets. When do those tickets go on? Well, I'm sorry, Thursday and Friday night are sold out. The VCA,
they're sold out, but their first show is actually September the 28th of this month.
Wow. Just questioning, and 6 years ago, my friend, not everything was sold out, and I'm not exaggerating, and you know that.
Yes.
What's happened? Is it just more? Is it a different demographic? It is more offerings. What is it?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know the right answer to that. I know what it was when I got here, and I think the main thing that I did to help that out, and I hope I helped it out, is I didn't just automatically listen to what everybody had to say. I mean, I listened to it, but I just didn't say that's what it is. Yeah. I tried to respect those opinions and kind of keep those things going, but also give those different options. And I think the VCA shows are stronger than they used to be, and I know the POA shows are a lot stronger. So I just think that's what it is. We just
I think it's been reinvented a little. Would that be fair?
I think that's a fair statement.
I think you've done a hell of a job there, frankly. Full moon walk. So these are people with pants on, but we're walking in the full moon. What are we talking about here, Terry?
That's what it looks like. This is a great event that our Trails Committee does every single year. We basically in sometime in August or September, the harvest moon comes out, and basically we meet up at the Balboa Spillway Trail over there by Lake Balboa, and kind of do an interpretational walk, I guess, where we walk in different parts, and different members of the Trails Committee tell a little bitty 30-second to 1-minute story about the harvest moon, about astronomy stuff, and just kind of whatever that kind of fits into that theme. And so this is a great way to hang out and have some fellowship. And the moon looks amazing. Now the walk, the moon's not going to come in full view till around 9:15 or 9:30. But if you can stick it out and be on that spillway at that time, it looks great.
Well, and not just that, people, if you recall and know these things, and this is the joke, part of the thing about a harvest moon is that you literally could read the newspaper. Remember those? Yeah. But seriously, I mean, it's so bright, you could read some type of publication or something in front of you. So yeah, man, that's a great idea. I love that. And the interpretation with the Trails Committee, I'm eager to hear that. Lady Legends of the 70s. Tell me more.
Yeah, it's an event we're having at the Coronado Center. We started it a couple of shows ago, about 6 months ago. We decided there's so many local bands in Hot Springs or the Little Rock surrounding area that are really good. They have a good following. They play at the Vapors. They play in different places in Hot Springs, but maybe not be big enough, or we might not be able to sell them out at the Woodlands, but we're able to put them at the Coronado Center with a 240-seat venue. It seems to work out a whole lot better, and it gives the local people a venue to play at. Where it's when you're looking at 240 full seats, it's a lot better than 240 seats with 700 empty.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it does really good, and these bands are great. So
well, and
we're
Terry,
excited about it.
Kudos to you and your crowd, your team about this. The audio and the lighting at the Coronado Center is head and shoulders above what it was. So there used to be quite the disparity. You played at the Woodlands or you played at the Coronado Center.
Right.
No, it's not that way anymore. That's really nice.
That out for sure. There's no longer disparity for sure.
That's for sure. Rock Porch, the last Rock Porch of the year, I assume, which is the Pink Piano. What's that?
Pink Piano, that's a band that they're a Hot Springs band. They play a lot at Oaklawn and travel a lot. I've seen them play in Little Rock. This show is sponsored and put on by the Village Concert Association. Again, we've done a good job of teaming up over the last few years. So they take a couple of our Rockport series shows and they sponsor those. So VCA is bringing this brand in. They were in here last year. It was really positive. They had a good response. So we're going to do it again. It's going to be a good way to wrap up that Rockport season.
And how much is this Rockport outdoor concert? Remind me how much it cost.
It is free of charge.
Free of charge. You bring yourself, bring your cooler, bring a lawn chair, and have a wonderful time.
Yeah, for sure.
Hot Springs Village Entertainment Night. What's this?
October
and that's
the 9th? Where you kind of go back to some of the improvements we made at Coronado Center. We've had a great group of, again, local bands headed up by Don Valdez putting this on where they're playing for free. So all the money that we generate, we can put back into the Coronado Center. Cool. So it not only does it give that artist an opportunity to go out and sing in front of a crowd, an audience that they may not have been able to get to, but it also, they're able to contribute back, to that community. And with the money that we've gotten from there, then putting in some more of our additional loan money and getting donations, that's how we've been able to get the lighting and the sound up to par at that place.
Okay, I knew it didn't come from nowhere, but yeah, Barcelona Nights, the Symphony Guild is putting this on. And by the way, somebody's been to Barcelona. It's a pretty cool place.
It looks like it. This is one of their fundraising programs that they have. I don't know a whole lot about what's happening on this one. I haven't seen, but I know they're evening of dining, music, wine, tapas. Yeah, family style dinner sponsored by Me Piala, based out of North Little Rock. So they're going to have a good time. The Symphony Village, the Symphony Guild is one of our favorite people. They do about 3 or 4 shows at the Woodlands every year. It's a great organization, and I think tickets are going pretty quick at this. So if you are interested, I would jump on that pretty quick.
I was about to ask if this typically sells out, if I'm not mistaken. Anything with the Village Guild
it'll sell out for sure.
Yeah, with the Symphony Guild sells out. So if you want that, people need to buy your tickets now. Brother Act, Dynamic Duos of Rock and Roll. This is?
Yep, that's another kind of thing similar to that lady Legends of the 70s.
Oh, goodness. No. That's John Spear and Doug Lackey. Doug Lackey of Doug Lackey, who's a great, unbelievable pianist.
Yep. Well, they're coming in and they're going to give it a whirl at the Coronado Center, and we'll see what happens.
Oh man,
but they are nice guys. Every time I've talked to them, they seem great. And
fantastic. And once again, you talk about Paul Moore and Doug Lackey. They can do about anything. From digital marketing to yeah.
And props to Doug. Doug came in and helped us out doing a show. We're a tech person last month, and he just stepped up and helped us out. So great guy. And
he has more skills in his back pocket than you and I may ever know. I'm telling you.
I hear you.
I tell the story about him, and he kind of blushes a little, but from Morning Star, it was he sang with the Imperials. There was a big Christian artist that came into town probably about 5 or 6 years ago. Okay. And I'll think of his name, Russ Taff, who's from Morning Star, Arkansas, who was with the Imperials and great contemporary Christian artist. He came in, she sat down and he said, "Doug, I'm so sorry. We're going to have to cancel. I left all my music back in Dallas, Fort Worth." And Doug put his hands on the keyboard and said, "Start singing. I got you."
There you go.
And he did the entire concert from ear or from memory. And I'm like,
that is awesome, isn't it?
Incredible talent. You do not want to miss these guys. I promise you. Hot Springs Concert Fall Concert. Tell me more about this.
Yeah, again, the Hot Springs Concert Band, they're at the Woodlands 4 times a year. They do the spring, summer, fall, and they do a Christmas show. So again, they always have great support from the community and from Hot Springs coming in. And again, they're here 4 times a year. Always put on a good show.
And they always, if they don't sell out, they get real close. I'll tell you that. And let me just throw one other at you real quick. At the Woodlands for $15 a head, that's a deal, people. Really?
Yeah, that'll play.
Yeah, it'll sell out. That's what it'll do.
It should.
Okay. Sure. An Evening with Shannon. I don't know this lady. Who's this?
Shannon Hushall. She's a local artist here. And again, this concert is being produced by Don Valdez again. But again, it's that same thing you keep on going back to. So many great local talent here. Coronado Center is a great venue for them to play at, but she does really well. She kind of headlined the last entertainment night that we had at the Coronado Center. Yeah. And she's just an outstanding talent, and it's gonna be a ticket worth getting. And you still have some time, October 28th. So it's
Wow.
worth checking out.
Well, that's coming up quicker than we think. Okay, so we have a Night of Wishes, HSV Night of Wishes.
Yes, no, we just now put this on sale, and I put this on before I went on vacation, so I need to kind of relook and see what this is. Other than I know it's a fundraiser.
Well, this is the Make-A-Wish Foundation?
Yes, that's what it is, exactly.
Okay, yeah. So this is a fundraiser for Make-A-Wish, and you talking once again. There are many worthwhile organizations. Some of them, in my opinion, are doing the Lord's work, and this is one of them. Terminally ill children that get a final wish, and these guys are working on to raise funds for that.
Yeah, and props to Melanie Peterson. She's kind of heading this up, and she always does a great job every year. I mean, I know she's really involved with the Cancer Walk, Research Walk here at the end of this month with Claire Nicolosi, and she does a lot of really good events, raising funds for this community. I know she did it last year, so it's good to have him back again this year.
And Mr. Jeff Allen, who's a nationally renowned talent, a very, very funny guy. How did you get him here?
He is, and this is being sponsored by it's a local church. Let me see which one it is real quick.
Is it Village or? Are we there yet, huh? And is this at the Coronado, I'm assuming?
No, this is at the Woodlands, actually.
Oh, okay. Really?
This
wow.
is at the Woodlands. I know it's sponsored, and I apologize, and I hope they forgive me for not remembering what church it is, but they're sponsoring this event, and they're really excited about it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to do contribute to their service the following day.
Oh, really? How cool. Well, I'm pretty sure that whatever church it is that we can't think of right now, they're going to call you tomorrow when the show comes out.
I'm going to tell Tamara to hold my calls.
Oh, man, it's becoming that time already. November the 16th through the 19th, White Christmas by the Village Players, which is always a great group. Incredibly talented people. Yeah.
They always do a great job, and I'm excited. When I say we get that we get about a 2-week lull in November. If you notice, even now the Christmas shows are happening in November, where they used to wait until December. Yeah. But we're excited about it, and there's been a lot of buzz about this. Our ticket sales are for this event has been pretty high it's still 2 months out.
Well, and there's 4 nights, and it's been pretty high. You got to have some tickets if you're going to have 4 nights of it.
Oh, for sure. And again, it's at the Woodlands. They're really excited about it. So again, they always do 3 or 4 programs a year as well. So we're excited about that.
And tell me again how I can make money for the POA just by showing up, man. What happens here?
Just show up, bring your insurance card. You're more than likely a Silver Sneakers member or Silver and Fit or Health Renew Active. Bring it here. We'll get you signed up. You get a free fitness center membership, free classes, free indoor pool, free hot room that works now.
Woo! Give me the 5 Mile High view. I know a lot of people, we have people literally calling from all over the country about this kind of thing. And they're like, how do you do this for free? So give me the 5 Mile High view and then come back down a little.
Yeah, it's basically most insurance companies they benefit if you're healthy. So they want you it's worth for them to pay for you to come here. Now, again, I always say the misnomer is just because you sign up here with Silver Sneakers, we do not get the full health membership cost for an annual fee. What we get is between $3.50 and $3.75 a visit that you come in. So we always encourage people. We don't make any money. The majority of our members are a part of this program. So if you don't show up, we don't make any money. We still have the same stuff without generating revenue. So we do have a cool program. We have a new logo here at the fitness center, and we got some really cool shirts and have a program. It's called 30 for 90. If you check in 30 times in 90 days, you get a free shirt. You get to join an exclusive club that in 90 days you checked in here 30 times, and then we're going to build off of that. For the people who get that 30-90 shirt, we'll end up having something like a sweatshirt or it is anything. We don't know what we're going to put together, but it's kind of a nice little incentive to show up. And again, just all you got to do is come in and scan your card, and we get $3.50. So help me out.
How cool is that? We help a Terry out, sisters and brothers. Help a Terry out. So just curious, real quick. So it doesn't say I have to come in and stay for 4 hours. I could come in, walk the track for 30 minutes or 10 minutes, and go. And the POA still gets those funds because I did arrive and I'm trying to stay healthy, right?
Heck yeah, you can come in, scan in, give me a high five, and walk out if you want.
Well, but here's where I'm going with that is that, right now it's fall-ish weather, and I know it's not fall until September 23rd, but I got it. But I mean, it's that type of weather, and who wants to be indoors? Well, in a matter of a couple of months, there's going to be a lot of people that want to come indoors.
Oh, heck yeah.
I don't want to get out and go walk because it's cold or it's rainy or it's whatever. I can just go to the Coronado Center, check in my card, sit in the hot tub room for a minute or in the steam room, or get good and warm to my core, walk a few laps, pump a little weight, high five Terry, and go on out the door, right?
Yeah. And again, we have a great indoor pool that we keep around 85 degrees.
Yeah, man. I tell you what,
it's amazing.
One of the funny things for me is Diane, who works all the time, it seems like, will she'll come home and she'll go, your face, you look real relaxed and you look healthy. You have a healthy glow. And I'm like, yeah. And she'll go, you went to the steam room today, didn't you? And I'm like, well, maybe. How was work, honey? How was work?
There you go. There you go. Well, hey, we got a couple, and I say we're not winding down, but we do have a couple of things winding down I want to mention. This is the last month of the outdoor pool, where we're open weekends only through the end of September, and the Green Market ends Thursday, September 28th.
Well, and let me cut back to that real quick. The outdoor pool, nearly all apartment complexes and whatever, Labor Day, we drain the pool. Yeah. So the pool is open on weekends until the end of September.
Correct. Till I believe it's Saturday, September 30th.
And then
so basically what we do Memorial Day to Labor Day. And then depending on weather and attendance, we'll try weekends only in September. Just to kind of put some honesty out there. Last weekend we had 11 people total for the weekend. That's Saturday and Sunday. So next year might not be the weekends only in September, but we're always going to be Memorial Day to Labor Day for sure. Yeah. And then it just depending on the interest in the weather. The water's a little bit chilly right now.
I bet. Well, it's funny. Here in the lake, typically lake summer, the water's 80 degrees. It's warm. It's like getting in a bathtub. And about a week ago, it cooled off just a little, and man, the water cooled off immediately too. Yep. So, if you don't have as much solar radiation, it doesn't heat up the water that much, right?
Those overnight lows are a whole lot different than they were 3 weeks ago.
I think it was 59 this morning, if I'm not mistaken. 50, what? In Arkansas, right? And you said the Green Market. So explain a little 5 Mile High View and then come back down on that one too.
Yeah, the Green Market we do every Thursday from May through the end of September. And we have a local
there
farmers.
At the Rock Porch.
It usually starts out a little slow in May because it all depends on how the crops are going with the farmers. Mm-hmm. But usually around June it picks up, and we have local artisans as well as farmers, and it's always a cool thing. There's always about anywhere between 12 and 15 vendors out there.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't been in a while, but there was a guy who would sharpen scissors or chainsaws or whatever. There was meat vendors. Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything. I always thought it was fascinating. And if you want to talk local to market, farm to table, this is the spot, right?
That's it, for sure.
Well, Terry, it's been great having you again. Hey, listen, let me know when you're going on vacation next time, and we can pile on right before you leave or go, okay?
Sounds good. I appreciate you.
Thanks, Terry. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching and listening to Hot Springs Village Inside Out, a weekly podcast starring Hot Springs Village, Arkansas. Visit the website at hotspringsvillageinsideout.com.